morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another day on the stream. It is Friday, July 15th, and we're here for it. Another day of probably nonsense, but it'll be fine. We'll make it through. Volume may be low, SPY may be acting up, but we're going to make it through. What's up, everybody? So you guys dig the intro? I thought it was pretty cool. Good morning, Jordan. I can't remember how you said to pronounce that. Is it Ballas or Balaz? Good morning. AC, what's up? Scott B. Discipline. Lance for Nurky. You think we need some MTA signage behind me? Yeah, if I had a logo, it'll be this side, I guess. Yeah, logo of either mine or MTA's or both, either one. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Welcome in. How's it going? You guys taking any trades yet? I can literally go all week without having to shave the sides. That's how bad they are. This is like from Sunday. That's why we have the goatee. Because literally nothing exists on the sides. Took a swing on GOEV yesterday, pre-market, and still holding my position. Dang. So, yeah, I remember GOEV and EVGO both had news yesterday. I guess you picked the right one. Because EVGO, I don't think... Actually, it did. It had a crazy V bottom. So, both of them bounced. But, yeah, good job. We can flip on over. There's not really much to show right now, but I did add one new thing else to the stream, and it is this transition right here. How about that? How about that? Anywho. Yeah, I'm kind of sleepy this morning. I'm not in the game. Wow, big wow. We're upgrading. I told you guys, we're always upgrading. What's up, Chris? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. And it's funny because I found these. So basically, they were stock video of stocks. Or of related to finance, and it was non-royalty, non-copyright. All you had to do was put what website you got it from in your bio, or in your description, I mean. So it was as simple as that. EVTL has news this morning, trying to bounce. Let's pull it up. EVTL. Little straight up action for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And then it flagged a little here and went higher. So let's see what the news is. Actually, no, this is 1 minute. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I had 7 minutes of positive action. That's a new record. That's a new record. Let's check it out. Vertical enters the business aviation market with aircraft pre-order from Flying Group. Okay. Yeah, oil's up almost 1%. Or at least USO is. Not entirely sure why it keeps bouncing. But I mean, I guess it has sold off quite a bit, so it was due a bounce day. the Oilers really don't even react off it anymore, so I just wanted to go ahead and fall so gas prices will go down. So yesterday, SPY pulled the same BS move, huh? So this was the day that the CPI came out, bounced back up to 382, and then yesterday the PPI came out, went to 371, bounced back up to almost 380. And then this morning we have something. Retail sales. So ideally for the inflation factor, you're going to want to see those down. Because if they're still high, it just shows people's buying these items or whatever, services, mostly items, for whatever price they are. So, what's up, Jesus? How's it going? I think everybody's sleeping in this morning. We got like half the people we usually do. Everybody's sleeping. I don't blame them. I mean, this week's been a snooze fest. Does Mullins really have that much volume today? I guess. VG and Mullins had the most volume, followed by, is that Pinterest pins? Yeah, Pinterest. I don't even know. EVTL had news. So when I woke up this morning, actually, it might not be on here. Yeah, USEA is up 110%. I don't know why it's not on the gainer list. So our top gainer really is USEA here. Hey, Potsy, good morning. EVTL is up 26%. USEA is up 114%. Not entirely sure why either. Oh, that FWBI pump, did it really fail off that hard? Sheesh. So it's been a pump for a little bit, for a few days on Twitter, etc., but it's just got wrecked this morning. Any news on it, or is it just they're finally getting out? Oh no, private placement at 15 cents per share. That'll do it. It's not that big though, but still. Rick Rod, what is up? Good morning, good morning. Welcome in on this Friday morning. Yeah, FWBI is actually the top loser right now. Alzheimer's plays. Yeah, they're good when they have news. They go nuts because Alzheimer's does not have a cure. So when anybody gets even anywhere close, they go nuts. Or even makes like a positive step forward, they go nuts. No thanks. Yeah, CLNN. We were talking about that yesterday morning, and before I left to go do, I can't remember the exact moment that I left, but it had sold off in pre-market, and then it bounced a little bit at open, and I was like, okay, whatever. Didn't pay much attention to it, and it grinded all day, all the way to 550. Whoa. Didn't expect that. Alright, let's go with something a little less wild. No. This one's a good one. Okay. Yeah, CLNN, I mean, just ripped yesterday. It opened the day at 3. It had given up basically all of its pre-market gains back down to here. And then just climbed after that. So it went from 3 to 550 in the span of yesterday at open to yesterday at 7.
TRVI.
I want to see if I missed any news this morning. Let me go back and read here. I doubt it. Friday is notorious for less news. It used to be the fact that you get like maybe 1 or 2 PRs, and it made it easier to trade because there were only a couple things that were in play. But nowadays, not really. Siga had a little fluff PR this morning. Collaboration. Boxed had a little fluff PR. SYN's gonna have a reverse split, and that's about all I see.
SONM.
Yeah, there's way less news on Friday. Broda, what's up? What's up? Are you Broda Bull now? I saw you yesterday going long on SPY. Gotta call you Broda Bull. Nexi. Oh, okay. Gotcha. NEXI. The ARQQ had a PR early this morning about drones too. Successful demonstration of their drone technology. So hypothetical, Broda, if the rates are 75 this month, and then next month comes out and the inflation goes lower, have we bottomed? What's your opinion? We don't get a crazy rate hike, and then inflation numbers look to have peaked out and start going down. You think we still go lower due to potential inflation or potential recession? This bottom right now seems too easy. Seems way too easy. The fear hasn't been in at all. So NEXI, that news, Scott B, was from yesterday at 4:09, but yeah, it was after hours yesterday. clearance by the FDA for treatment of HPV-related cancers. So, not terrible. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the VIX geyser and the complete spill off are usually like in a quicker sell off, and we've been selling off for months. Like this has been a slow death. Like COVID was fast, and that's when VIX had a big move, and we had the halt down and stuff like that. But this move has been more calculated, kind of just lower. So maybe we won't get that point, and then once it finally starts turning around, there'll be bears that will just be blown away that we didn't go to 300, and they'll just start getting squeezed on the way back up. Yeah, and I think that's going to burn some people that are just like saying, oh my God, we're going to crash, and oh, this is the big short all over again, Yeah. That makes sense. If you think about it that way, if big money knows it's going to happen, they know that the Fed was, turning out the money for the COVID relief checks and oil, Ukraine, supply chains, etc., then why not create this environment to where, yes, we do get to where we're going, but let's do it in a controlled manner to where it's not like absolute panic. It's a thought. Maybe. Brad for president. Wait, what do you mean? We do have charm on outside yesterday and today. Charm. Break that down for me. Hey, JD, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Charm on our side. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. This could be what we were talking about the other day. We're at max pain. So, the market is just used to getting slapped in the face by now. And we know inflation's going to be high regardless of the number. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I was convinced that we were trying to bottom out here. I really was. But it was just too soon. But interestingly enough, I drew this trend line in before yesterday's move even happened, and it held it perfectly. It's funny because the candle's red, but the candle's green, but the volume is red. Yeah, this was really close. I thought, like, oh my gosh, we're close. We're right at the top of the channel here. And then that inflation data came out, I think, right here in June. And then we fell, tried to bounce, fell even lower. And then we got it back up above. It's hard to micro, and I feel like even the daily is micro dissecting SPY. Like, you just got to look at the long term. I would have liked to have seen if we did make a bottom. If the bottom is in by some crazy chance, I would like to have seen the 200 at least touched. Hey, Snacks, what's up, man? How's it going? I saw you had a nice day yesterday on SNDL. It's nice when the one you scalp every day just happens to be in play with weed. Yeah, options. I've tried to trade some SPY options, and it's just ridiculous. You almost have to play commons and just play the chart, because they will decay the hell out of options right now. 6 million shares total yesterday, long and short on SNDL. Oh my god. Well, we got about 5 minutes to those numbers, so I guess let's wordle it up. I don't know. Definitely nothing running. All right, we got to start with stock again today. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm going to roll stock right into plane. Oh, buddy. AMRS. NEXI. Now it can be drone. Can't be brine. Is this a word? No. I want to try to get that R in there. DR. And sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. Just to not get this spoiled. No. DR. Really want to get that DRU. Droob? No. Droove? No. Really need to get those letters tested. Ah, man. Nope. And yes, I could pick another word, but you know, I like to try to do this in as least amount of guesses as possible. Are you? Man. I only got 2.5 minutes left. Come on. Okay, now I can't even think of a word to fit in here. Okay, let's just do it an off word. Oh my gosh, this is tough. Gonna have to burn another one, I think. Oh, what is this word? What are these letters? What? So D's not at the beginning or the end. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna have to take a break in a second from this just to tell you guys what the job numbers are. What are these letters, though? I swear if I figure this out and it's something stupid, I'm gonna be so mad. Like it's something super easy. W-E-D.
S-O-N-M.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Wedge. All right. Waiting for the news. Don't see it yet. Retail sales.
HLX.
Import prices plus 2%, plus 0.2%, sorry. Consensus plus 0.7%, okay. Non-petroleum import prices minus 0.4%. U.S. June petroleum import prices plus 5%.
AMT.
Okay, guess I can get this off. I can't believe I just got that. Okay, let's see. Still don't see the numbers yet. Retail sales. Manufacturing index 11.1 versus negative 1.2 in June. I couldn't even tell you what the manufacturing index even is. What is that? Oh, okay. Retail sales actual 1.0 forecast 0.9 previous negative 1.3. So we've talked about this before, Broda. For the Fed's job to be working, you want to see those numbers lower, right? I mean, I guess it is summer and people are out doing their vacations and buying stuff, but what's your thought process on that? Yeah, that's what I mean. People are buying stuff regardless of the price still. Is that a sign that, the economy is strong? Question mark. Or is that people being stubborn? Or is that people being dumb? I think people are just living their lives regardless. So. S-O-N-M blowing the scanner up on that AT&T news. It's not really crazy. So it says launches new XP5 Plus rugged device with AT&T. What is it? Something out for like the field? Yeah, push to talk over cellular. Okay. Yeah, so it's like a walkie-talkie. Dumbbells and drugs are the ultimate inflation hedge. You heard it here first, folks, from Snacks. Yeah, I think people got the habit of buying, and they're just going to keep buying. It's just going to be more expensive for them, so they can't buy as much. I don't know. For me, I'm not an economist, but if I see people buying regardless of the situation, that tells me that the economy is still strong.
NYMX.
But who knows? Turn that down just a little bit. NEXI pushing back up just a little. Looks like 20K bid walking.
Beak.
Daily's really sold off on this thing. 205's the 50 on the daily. Yesterday it had a lot of red volume too. Now it's up 31%. Let's keep SPY up right here, just so we can see how the reaction is to those numbers. It is hammering so far. SONM's walkie-talkie news is continuing to push higher. That was a really sold off daily too. So resistance at 70, which it just crossed. Based on the body close of this candle. It's actually 69, but I'll say 70. And then 77, 80-ish. Now the music's too low. Appreciate everybody being in here this morning. It's Friday. It's a slower day. But we're here. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for commenting. As always. Wish we had more to talk about. Hey, thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it, man.
Go blue.
SONM seems like one that you're going to scalp today, huh? Snacks. A little bit more expensive than you usually trade, but it is a, I saw the matrix. Could fix itself to where you can scalp it. Hey, Gerard, what's up, man? Good morning. I mean, it's up on walkie-talkie news, so. Look at Spy down there. Hammering up. I don't know. I personally take it as strength. The American people continue to buy whatever they want to buy, regardless of the prices. So. Maybe it's not bringing the inflation down, but it's showing that the economy is not collapsing, I guess you could say. Yeah, this thing's running. I'm shocked. It's weird to see anything have a green candle for more than 1 5 minute. Like 1 5 minute goes green and then the next one's green too. That's pretty crazy right now. Yeah, cars are insane. Cars are insane. Used cars are insane. So the only thing fresh we have today to look at is NEXI and SONM. That's it. And that's the two top gainers. USEA too, I forgot. USEA is up 95%. Any chance you can add a note on stream she took trades? So you mean like in the description after the fact? This week, I don't even know if I've taken 1 to 2 trades on stream. Like, it's been a horrendous week for the type of trading that I do. Like, there's just nothing. It's completely ugly. Yeah, we can try to do that. And if it's a real good trade in a normal scenario to where I can walk you guys through my thought process, I can also create that into its own shorter, clean-cut video and put it up too. But lately, it's just been a lot of, at least this week, it's been a lot of commentary and a lot of, looking at the overall market and stuff, but not a whole lot of taking trades because setups just don't exist right now. I've been taking a few trades after 10, after things set up, but nothing like that I would even show on stream that would help you guys. Yeah, we'll try to do something like that. And if we can get into a market where I'm taking trades more, it'd be great. But right now, options are a chop fest. SPY is a chop fest. Small caps, they have 1 to 2 green candles, and then they fall out through the bottom, and then they'll V-bottom back up. Like, look at this chart. This is yesterday. What is this? What is this? Algo on sell, algo on buy. And logically, okay, let me walk you through my thought process on a regular trade here. So it has news, comes back, held the 9 on the 5, goes up to try to test VWAP, but fails it. Okay, comes down to the 20, maybe the 50 SMA level on the 5 minute. Wicks up, gets smashed. Wicks up, gets smashed. Goes under the 50, back down to where it started on the day. Goes under where it started on the day. Why in the world would this ever go back to high of day? Makes no sense to me. But algo shift red, and then you can see, move out of the way. You can see on the volume beneath my pointer here. I can't hover over it because it wants the plus and minus, but the algo shift green. Algo shift red, algo shift green. Yeah, so weird, but it went below the price that it closed at, and it had fresh news. Not just fresh news, but they're partnering with General Motors. to build a coast-to-coast EV charging network. It's stupid. It really is. It's really stupid. But its brother, GOEV, if you flip the ticker around, decided that it wanted to have a similar chart, at open, and went down to test the 20, rejected VWAP, down to test the 20 again, and then, okay, let's just go. This one's just going to go straight up. And that one, I didn't think had as good of news as the other one. GOEV was just, they selected their multi-purpose platform for analysis and demonstration. The Army did. The other one was a coast-to-coast EV charging network with General Motors. This is the Army showcasing technology. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, dude. CLNN, we want to see that hold 4 today. If it had a hammer candle that opened off of 4, it might run NEXI's testing 2 here.
NCPL.
We are ass backwards. Back assward. Yeah, oil up almost 2% now. 1.85% on USO.
UVX.
SGBX just had a share buyback program. Super spready. Closed at 153, just hit 240 on like one buy. So share buyback program or repurchase program and intent to sell a development site.
FNGG.
Up to 500,000 shares. That's not that much, but EVGO guessing, but maybe it took out previous few days stop losses. I mean, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. That's just the market we're in. There's 2 JDs. So we got 3 Scotts and 2 JDs. What's going on? I probably didn't even realize that there were 2 different JDs. Yeah, let's check out USDA again for you, Jonathan. Right now, it's hanging around. It kind of sold off over the past little bit. It was running really hard. Rough trend here coming up through here. Maybe want to see it hold for or this 391 level. Yeah, I know who you are, Evolve, but I didn't know there were 2 JDs in the chat. That's funny. Watching CLVR to come 120, 121. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. CLVR is weed, right? Look at SPY. Over 380. So that puts us back in for, we're right here now. CCCC? No. What's that? Oh my God, the volume's super low on it, but yeah, I mean, over 10 looks like a ripper. What is that? Volume is like insanely low though. Average volume. Oh, that's eyes? Oh no, also old favorite eyes. Okay, eyes. I thought you meant eyes changed its name. I was like, what? I think ears is the one that changed their name.
Riot. ARQQ.
Oh, eyes. Who remembers the eyes and ears runs? Beautiful.
SOXL.
Beautiful. I miss this. Eyes and ears. Yeah, ears is something else now. Yeah.
FWBI.
381. Nvidia up to 156. Apple closing in on 150.
NEXI. FWBI. SVRE.
You remember that? Yeah. CYT. Oh, is ears CYTO? Okay, cool. I know that. Yeah, that looks like ears.
OILD. GOGL.
Yeah, we're showing some strength this morning. Another new high coming on SPY, it looks like. Just looking at the bids. Yep.
Go blue.
I know, MVIS used to be a good one too. Apple testing a high coming up here. SPY, high of day, 381.45 now.
QTNT.
So we got about 8 minutes till the 9 a.m. news, the 9 a.m. action. SPY is moving higher on the retail sales numbers. I hope small caps actually go today.
GDS.
Market's continuing to push higher. 381.60s, 70s. $80. Apple coming up on a test of 150 soon. Went to 149.84. 40K ass just popped up on SPY.
SWN.
Yeah, I would love to see something with a nice move out the gate. That would be nice. I mean, SPY's bullish today. It's Friday and the week strong. Why not, you know?
PACB. BITF. GOVX.
That's a strong 1 minute on SPY.
BBBY.
Watching AMC, Apple, Nvidia, a couple other things on the other screen too. SPY almost a high.
No.
There's an AMC high of day.
BULZ.
We'll keep SPY up at the bottom there. We'll flip back through some tickers that are in play. SONM. Meh. Meh. Sure, it could go. Nexi, pull back. So I am not a fan of this range at all. Like from here to here. Just keeps going back up to it and getting sold back off. Looks ugly right here. Anything over 195 gets sold.
SILJ.
Yeah, you're right. It'll pop up out of nowhere. Veru still in play, roughly. Siga. Not really, but they can always pop. CLVS. Little taps this morning. Nothing crazy.
CIDM.
Boxed. Still-ish in play. There's a lot of things that... It all depends on the volume. Like, you could get an influx of volume in any of those tickers that I just pulled up, and they could be in play for the day.
Any.
PLRX recovered some yesterday. Yeah, I'll check it out. CLNN could be the hammer play this morning. PLRX, yeah, it actually closed over 20. I didn't see that. EYPT announces positive 12-month safety and efficacy data from Phase 1 Davio clinical trial evaluating EYP 1901 for the treatment of wet AMD. So, if you get your graphics card, your AMD only, graphics card wet, EYPT's got you. They got you. So that's the solution, and it's only Phase 1. So if you get your AMD wet now, may not be as good, may not work yet. The safety's okay though. Efficacy data, safety, fine. It's Phase 1 though. So you want to see Phase 3. You want to see it actually go to the market, and then you can get your AMD card wet, and you'll be fine. I don't know what AMD is. If anybody has AMD, knows what AMD is, I'm just making a joke. Not trying to make a joke of it, but. Yeah. AMD. Let's see what AMD is. I don't know what wet AMD is. I have no idea. I promise I'm not trying to make fun of someone that has this disease. I don't even know what it is. I'm just making a joke. Oh, here we go. Wet age related macular degeneration. I don't know what does wet age mean though? Anywho. Okay, so it's not. So it just causes blurry vision or blind spot. Okay. So it's nothing detrimental. It's bad, but it's not like, and this is an eye company, so. But ladies and gentlemen, do not get your AMD graphics card wet yet. Wait till this goes to market. Your wife has glaucoma at 25. Wow. Do they have surgery for that though, right? Or no? Ooh, people's buying into it. You know someone who went blind from, okay. Back it up then. We'll reel it back in. Let's root for EYPT to make it all the way through to market to treat wet AMD. BRQS News signed an agreement for $20 million to bring renewable energy to key Hawaiian cultural and sporting facility. Man, I used to jump after all these PRs that would pop out to try to get a couple cents, but now it's almost worthless. What's up, Gold Miner? What's up? Hey, walls need to be barked at too, okay? Jonathan. Everything's got a purpose.
PTEN.
So SPY trying to continue to push higher.
STNE.
That's funny.
BRQS.
What do you guys think? Eventually, should I get... Whoa, AMC just had a big pop there. Should I get some backdrop stuff with some lights and etc. to make the back look cool, or should I get a green screen and just mold myself into the charts?
HIBS.
And this is eventually. This is not anytime specifically soon, but I think it could be cool with either one, really. So SPY trying to push a little higher here.
U.
Apple holding the 9 on the 1, coming up towards a 150 test.
TMBR.
USEA ran after a major sell-off. Do you think iLag could do something similar? I don't know what iLag is. I can pull it up though. I mean, there's always a chance. There's always a chance, especially if it's a lower float, which it looks like it's lower. You could. Interesting. I didn't even know about this stock. Yeah, this could, I mean, if this holds 250, this could go. Volume hasn't been that high, but if it got a higher volume day, it's got range. It's got a lot of range. Interesting. Thanks for bringing that up, Jack. Jack Daniel. Oh, man. CLNN also a watch. Yep. CLNN. I'm going to be watching this one now. NEXI, SONM, and then some large caps. SPY is close to a high of day. Not quite there yet. It's flagging just under. Yeah, CLNN did grind all day yesterday.
DRN.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take my break and go feed the dogs and everything a little early today, so I'm not showing back up right at open. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
CCL. FTCH. CUK. SOXL. BULZ. HUSA. CRSR. Riot. GS80. ENBX. NCLH. GDXU. DKNG. SILJ. SENS. IRBK. RETL. CDXS. PRAX. RRGB. Dave. EXPR. Is. Frequency. XSPA. FTCH, Beto. AAL. FTI.
Yo. What did I miss? What did I miss? GOEV looks like it's trying for reversal. Okay. Yep. Is it a coincidence that 420 level held that for some reason I had drawn? When did I draw this line? I don't remember drawing this line. Was it this morning?
NYMX.
Or was this from the other day? This is from the other day. That's really funny. That resistance, support, fell through, and then all the way back across, through here. Now it's holding again.
FTCI.
It's amazing when trends hold. It's crazy. Anyone know of a scans equity feed type tool with a mobile app? I do not know. News that has a mobile app. Does Benzinga Pro have a mobile app? Let me look. Let's check it out.
CORZ.
So Benzinga does have a app, but I don't know if it has like scrolling news fresh. I think you could probably look up news. That's a good question. I've never really thought about that. I've always used, like, ever since I got to the point where I use news services, I had already had a desktop set up and I was at the desk.
HL. AMSC.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's key. Been marking out all levels of support resistance on my stocks, and they've been following them so well. Yeah, and that's good when they do. But usually the price action between point A and point B is so bad it's hard to trade.
GOGL.
So market pulled back a little bit. We got about 15 minutes till open.
CDXS.
Shoot.
Sense. SWN. CPG. BOXD.
BOXD hit the scanner. Nothing really. Made a little high of day there. CLNN. Maybe a hammer play off of 4.
BVD.
Is EVFM finally dead? It's not looking too good now. It could have a big green day, but it's looking not so good. Oh yeah, everything is much better in a better market.
Real.
Yeah, this is a nightmare to trade in. Absolute nightmare. I wouldn't wish starting right now on anyone. But if you are starting right now, you're going to learn vital key points. Like if something works right now, it's going to work fantastic when things even get normal. Not even good, normal. Normal action, normal price action.
JDST. AG.
LXRX is finally over $3 yesterday. I missed that.
AYTU, RETL.
That one's been a super slow and steady daily chart. Veru's creeping up a little. There's a lot in play. BIOX, 10% 13G. Not sure if that's from a recent offering or not, but it did have a 10% 13G. I don't see one. So 13G, for those who do not know, is a basically an institution of some sort will buy a company, a certain percentage of the company. I think it's over 5%. They have to do a filing with the SEC. And if it says 13G or D without a /A, that means that it's their initial buy, like they are buying for the first time. Well, maybe not the first time, but they're opening a position that they don't have. If it's 13G/A, that means they've either bought more or sold some of the position they were holding. But this is, when you see it just 13G or 13D, it's fresh. And then you go down, you scroll down and look at percent of class represented, and it's 10%. So they bought 10% of the company. I mean, I don't know if it's an open market. I don't really think it's an open market. They probably do it another means, but they did buy 10%.
TGA.
This is like the perfect trading music, I swear. It's just got good vibes to it.
VN. FUBO.
So things are pulling back just a little bit overall market. Come for the music, stay for the content. Damn right. There was a, I think it was like a lo-fi stream on YouTube of the background was like this girl studying, and it had been going on for 2 years straight or something. And I think last week it finally got copyright strikes to where they got banned for like a week. So it had been going on for literally 2 years straight, a live stream. You know what I'm talking about, Jonathan? Yeah. Yeah, they finally ended it. We got 2 years worth of VOD to watch now.
FTI, REI, CDXS, GLG.
No. So SO&M still pushing higher on their walkie-talkies. USEA hanging around, still up 95%. Then NEXI. Was that sound me? I don't know. What happened?
SFIX.
Yes. Yeah, it was. That was me. I typed in too many numbers on to create the matrix to try to get it tighter, and it like gave me an error. Yeah, that was me. What was the one that you mentioned that was similar to USEA? Where did that go? Oh, iLag. Yeah, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, iLag.
LAZR.
Let me go see what the float is on this thing.
UEC.
I don't know if you're in here, Boba, but I just saw the picture you posted. That's sick. The Mullins Momentum shirt
Is.
on your kid. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
LKCO.
That shows no float data.
NEXI.
Kids straight up styling and profiling. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. This chart is.
Wish. ADPT.
This is their website. According to this sentence, I couldn't even tell you what they do. I have no idea.
PH.
Not that we ever trade any of these penny stocks for what they actually do, but what does that even mean?
CEI.
Oh yeah, of course, Cambo and Bamberg. I know those guys. All right, let's get this off the screen.
SDC.
Smile Direct Club. They make lag switches for call. Yeah, exactly. That's what I got out of that. Yeah, they can override Call of Duty's Ricochet. Smile Direct Club is $1.
CDXS.
I'm just ready for open. I'm tired of it being slow. Just give us some action at open.
GERN, ENVX, CRSR. XXII, PRAX.
There's SPY over 382 now. Or back over 382, I guess I could say.
CUK. VLTA. VNET.
AMC up to 1540. Apple 149.76.
HBA.
So closing in on that 150. Nvidia 156.
HYMC.
Yeah, Nvidia's due a run.
ARBK.
160, then 170. Upper channel now on SPY is, as of today, around 391. I don't see it going that high today unless something crazy happens and we get a wild squeeze. But Monday it will be around 390, which would be a big test because it would be this level test horizontally, and then it would be this channel line. If we can get there. But I remember in COVID, and it was a different scenario. It was more of a panic sell than like a real sell. But people started getting triggered when it started turning around. They're like, no way! Like the whole economy shut down. We don't have a vaccine for this. We're on lockdown. 15 days to stop the spread or whatever it was, and that lasted for 2 years. But grinding right back up to new highs. Triggered a lot of bears. So the reversal will happen when we least as retail traders expect it.
NCLH. DKNG.
USEA hanging over the 4 level and the 50 on the 5. VWAP just above at 440. NEXI needs to get through and confirm 2.
NLCO.
I could see it pulling one of those BS moves over the past couple days, and algo sell, V bottom, high of day.
C. KPTI. CUSA. CLOV. Real. LKCO, FTCH,
EVGO,
CZOL,
pre-market high, but on no volume.
ASTR,
Now GOEV on the other hand, and I'll switch over the scanners while I'm at it, so we can go to intraday. Turn the music down just a touch so we can hear. Oop. There we go. And we're good to go for open now. Just like that. SPY looking very strong in the open right now, though. Yep, be careful, don't force anything, but here we go.
PGRE, SCU, MOD, PDM, ONB, AVNL, LYEM, PTVCHL, ICHGH, VTRYT,
My clock is off again, so I bet that battery inside the motherboard is dead or dying. Because my clock's off by just fuzz.
RCII, BSAC, ASB, STWD, BXMTIM, AVXL, GPRO, HOMVC, LADR, OOTO, ALHKB, BLYMT, ULTL, EXTR, RETRNY, FSP, Arlo, AMWL, BP, NEXI, Atom, PVI, MNTV, OPIST, RLGT, HLBZ.
A little bit at top on SPY, just very slowly, but check out which one? IS,
CBTX, ENIC,
Iron Source. Yeah.
GBX,
ILAG getting volume.
PMT,
Watch that, guys.
Allo, NEXI,
I took a very small speculative position at open just because I liked the chart, but they just threw up a 40K ask.
SU, AHTF,
Yeah, if it just fell through. Or at least it's trying to.
PRMW, THCX, SWEV, NYNZ,
I don't know why they try to short it down here, but they are.
MJXL, NEXI, CSTM,
All right, I cut it. Looked like it was going to break out, but it had a huge, huge short come in, so oh well.
CRDA, RRGB, BULZ, Allo,
So NEXI pulling back here.
YSG, 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 Cook YSG, ANPC, CRDO,
EVGO. GOEV.
VMAR,
Pulling back. Everything's pulling back.
CCO, USEA, West Northwest, CPHI, TCUM,
USEA bounce maybe? No, yeah, it's pushing 470 now. Definitely don't want to chase into this, but yeah, bad open for small caps at least.
OOTO, MIO,
Man, it's getting good volume, but I do not want to chase into this.
West Northwest. HLGN. Pins. West Northwest. ABYA. 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 West Northwest. ABYA.
NEXI hammering just a little off the 50 on the 5.
RCM.
Watching a few different things. So I got USEA up, NEXI. NEXI needs back over 190, I think.
USEA. FRSX. SGBX. Coco. USEA. Allo.
Yeah, I don't like anything. As per usual, nothing looks good at all. USEA still continuing to go up, but it's straight up and it's super volatile. And in this market, I can't trust it. I just cannot trust it. Look at CLNN had a big red candle out the gate.
RRGB. STG. EVK. EXPI. IGC. FDUS. Pins. USEA. PTLO.
Up through 5. I can't believe it. Honestly, can't believe it. Seeing straight follow through it open. But, you know, you can't get into everything moving just in hopes that it might be the 1 out of 10 stocks that go higher. Yeah, INN is going higher. I hadn't mentioned it, no.
NOS. USEA. LGMT. DTSS. CAPR. SONM. Glow.
NEXI is trying to bounce off the 50 on the 5.
TCHP. USEA.
It's really laggy on my screen, though. I got a small position on NEXI, but I got my stop literally for 1 cent loss, which will probably hit in just a second, just because we are in 2022.
Want.
But it's being very, very laggy. I'm going to move it up to actually even now. Only got a partial fill. These up through 190. Does it look laggy on anybody else's screen? Like, it's really looking laggy on TradeStation. I don't know why. Okay, there's 192. Yeah, everything looks weird about this matrix right now. The way the buys are coming through. But it's getting bought up through here. 192, 193. Just because we're in 2022, I took 1,000 off right there. 195's got 20K left on it. Okay, holding super small now. I take my profits super fast now. And there we go. Right back under 190, baby. Two huge upper wicks. We made it to 195, and now we're back under 190.
Yuanek, Tup.
That I like play getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with NEXI. That's why I scalped it for literally nothing. Vario acting like it wants to be in play, but that one's screwed me over the past couple days. I'm kind of afraid to take it.
USEA BIOR MINM
Yeah, it's struggling 1575. VERU is.
Poly NTZ Tops SONM YSG
Yeah. The first 15 minutes at open has been terrible for a long time. Even the best setups just get like sold right down through. So we're waiting. They closed this 5-minute candle under 190. Could it still go higher? Absolutely. Will it go higher? I have no idea.
USEA
You guys see anything else in play that I'm missing? Veru red on the day. CLNN red on the day. EVGO red on the day. GOEV going red. Oh, there it is, isn't it? So not only did they have a tweezer top, but they ended the candle at 189, which makes it look very bearish. And then the next candle pushed right through on lower volume. Makes sense to me. Lowest volume since open. Pushed 10 cents right through. NEXI had news. Yep. It was had news yesterday. IND clearance by the FDA for treatment of HPV related cancers. Sounds great. Price action horrendous up until just now. Acted super heavy. Through 2 now looks okay, but do I really want to chase it when I just have 88, 189?
USEA CALT
That is not what I typed in. USEA continuing to push higher. So straight up out the gate, up and up.
USEA CCMT
I wish USEA would run to about 40, 50 bucks to start some shipper mania. That would be nice.
FCT plus SLGL
Wow, tops is down to 37 cents. Ships at 70 cents. They're so cheap.
CYTH USEA AAIC
NEXI up through 2.
NEXI
Big selling pressure bound below 2, 199, 198. Okay. It's trying to push through. It needs to confirm $2, not just break it, but get over it, get some bids over it, and continue pushing higher. Bids on 2 right now, but they are hitting it super hard. Okay, 2 bid got smashed, 199 bid got smashed. Now we're back to 197. Big ask being thrown up now. 96. So that's the 2022 breakout. You get a couple cents over your breakout level, but the selling pressure is so insane that it just goes right back under.
MCHX. USEA.
Got about 40 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. Looks like they're going to try to close it under the trend line and under 2. 32K ask, 34K ask. So shorts coming in hot and heavy right here at 2. Walking it down now. So you see this stack moving lower and lower. 190 is the big bid support that you have. Okay, a little bit of a push back up there with 5 seconds left on the 5-minute candle. Close below. Well, actually my clock's off. I forgot. Roughly where is that battery at on the motherboard to change it? I'm sure I have to open the case and look at it, but I don't specifically see it. So they closed it on the trend line, and now it's trying to push higher. So through 204, I mean, is positive. Do I want to take a baby scalp through? Not really. Not really. Yeah, the action these days are comical. It's comical. Now it's going to try to tweeze her top at 203. CLVS. 5-day. Yep. I pulled that up a minute ago. It had a huge red candle at open. From 236 to 226. So it had a 2022 trap candle. I think we coined that a trap candle. So straight down, big red selling volume, highest volume candle of the day. Never went 1 cent lower, trapped and sent it.
PAXS USEA says NEXI. DML.
Market should bounce a little here. Went to the 20 on the 5. So yeah, CLVS is pushing a little higher.
AHPI.
Low volume, 400K volume. USEA, big upper wick, still hanging out over 5 for now though. NEXI. It went through. I mean, and looking at it in retrospect, you say, okay, it went down to the 50 on the 5. It held and it pushed through a trend line, which it did. But the process from A to B was ugly. It was not smooth. You couldn't read it. You could not set your risk reward. You just had to buy and hold and hope.
USEA.
So market trying to bounce a little bit off the 20 here.
EVAX.
Did you get your 388? Or 380, I mean? Yeah, CLNM. Nice bounce. Looks like it's going to pull the trap candle. So one huge red candle at open. Highest volume candle of the day. Never go 1 cent lower. So it's trying to start the trap. CLVS back down to 240 now. You got 385. Great. Good job. Trap candle is in, looks like.
NEXI. CAPR. NYPSW. USEA. EXPR. LGHL.
NEXI has some range on the daily over, say, 220, 225 level. That's frustrating. In retrospect, though, this looks great. This looks fantastic. Opening curl up, but the journey from A to B was super heavy, not smooth, showed no action that it was going to go higher. They closed it under specific levels and then brought in volume. But that's where we are. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get back to a point where things make a little bit of sense eventually. TBLT, why was that up today? I don't see anything. TBLT just ramped yesterday after hours. I don't see any news on it.
NYPSW.
Got a lot of size for my account in that thing too. Most I ever took so far. Frustrating to see it go up after I exit. At least it was green. Yeah, I mean, at least you were green. That's for sure. But the price action on it was faking people out. Things don't just go up anymore. They have to either trap or they have to be so heavy that normal, retail is not even looking at it anymore. You're like, oh my God, this is just going to die off, just like everything else.
USEA.
So market actually pushing a little lower now through the 20 on the 5. There's still about 3 minutes left, though, for it to hammer back above.
Next.
Which I could definitely see it trying to do that.
USEA.
USEA trying to push higher. So it was flagging on the 5 a little bit, flagging on the 1 a little bit. This is a pattern. This is a normal wedge pattern. This is going to be great. Great teaching moment here. Normal wedge. You guys see where this is going already. Normal wedge. Breakout. Nope. Breakdown. Oh. Swoosh back up. Curl right back up out of a fail. How do you trade stuff like this now?
USEA.
You just got to buy at, levels that you're like, that you would expect to make no sense. Normally, you would trade this pattern here. Okay, it's getting tighter and tighter. It's going to break out. Nope, it fails down to the 20 on the 1, goes below it, and then straight up. No, there's no strategy. There's no strategy to trade this at all. Especially when you get this. Like, what is this? It's about a minute left on the SPY candle. Let's see where it goes.
OXBR. SCRMW. EVTL.
Apple trying to hammer a little bit. Nvidia trying to hammer a little bit. Let's see where Microsoft is. That's been the overall weaker one lately. Looks okay. It actually looks better than the other two.
VOXX. NCNA. EVTL. EVTL.
Okay, looks like they're going to close this 5-minute on SPY lower. Let's see if we can find some levels that it might bounce.
USEA.
380 obvious level.
WMC.
379.60 maybe.
VOXX. CKIN.
Appreciate you guys hanging with me, even through open. My camera looks a little laggy today for some reason. I don't know why. I'll have to check that out.
USEA.
See if that's better. Yeah, something feels just slightly laggy about the camera today. Yeah, I mean, you might be right, Gold Miner. This is 100% computers trading right now. Humans don't know what they're doing at all right now trying to scalp, unless you're just scalping level 2 for quick gains. May try to stop trade to get in trades within the first 5 minutes. Hasn't been good over a month. Small moves if you're lucky. Yep. Yeah, the opening dip, or the hammer candy as we like to call it in MTA, used to be the money shot. But now, you know, they either push straight up at the gate at open to where you can't really get an entry, or they will dip, pop back up a little bit, and then go 30 cents lower.
NEXI.
So SPY, little bounce from kind of a weird zone. Didn't even go down to 380. Man, it's almost 10 o'clock already. Another super slow day in the books. USEA trying to hold the trend line from here.
USEA. LGRN. RKLY. VOXX.
So, was getting ready to break out there through 532, rejected hard, now back to 520. It'll probably bounce from this level and then go through high of day towards the end of the candle or something silly. SPY's continuing to try to hold 381. AERC on the scanner for some reason. Somebody has pushed this from 11 to over 12 already. Up 15%. Looks like some loads this morning by someone.
Sets. It's so. CETX USEA.
CETX getting tapped for some reason. Just the penny stock running, looks like. All right, guys. So I guess, watch SPY to hold, I guess, the lower end of this candle now, 380.50, 380 could push higher throughout the day.
MTEX.
USEA holding on to a pattern just barely. It would more than likely pull a trap candle one way or the other, so it would go down to a spot that doesn't make much sense and continue higher, and then it would probably have an upper wick like this, so it's going to be stuck in this range more than likely. NEXI did push through 2. It's flagging over 2 now, around 211, 212.
PSHG.
And what else is that? EVTL. EVTL. Yeah, underneath VWAP. It's getting shorted hard under VWAP. Yep. But if it gets through VWAP, it could have a little bit of a run. But besides that, there's not a whole lot. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Switch back over here. Thanks to everybody that's been in the chat and watching the stream all week long. Thanks for the fresh subs. Thanks for those who tuned in for the first time. Thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it. Thanks again to whoever has donated to the stream so far. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. Thanks for the likes, the comments, everything you guys do to support the channel. But I appreciate it. Thanks for being here today. And I will see you all back here Monday morning, 8 a.m. Peace.